My name's Jenny and this is One Girl and Her Machines, and as I previously mentioned to you all, I have made quite a number of Tilly and the Buttons Stella hoodies and Stella joggers. So I said I would do a little series. So this is the first in the series, and I thought I would show you all of the different ones that I have made. So the first one that I have to show you is the one that I'm wearing. As you can see, it is this absolutely gorgeous rainbow fabric, very nice sort of rust colour. It's got, let's see if I can show you, so we've got nice pinks, golds, another pink, and then I think that's a yellow, is that a cream? Yeah. So nice little rainbows, and obviously I finished it off with some, all right Benny, sorry. Puppies are having a little bit of a run around at the moment, so you might hear some running around. I do apologise. I don't think I'm ever going to get freedom at the moment from that sort of noise because they're lunatics. The house is full. So yeah, so here is the yellow, sort of the gold sort of cuffing to go with the gold, obviously in the rainbow there. And this is actually a dress, so I will insert a picture here. Of me in the dress, and this is my second dress. So you've all seen the zebra hoodie dress. This is my second dress that I made, and obviously I've removed the hood and just put on a collar. And this was my first attempt, I think. Was it my first? No, it was not my first attempt at a collar on this. Definitely not. That's such rubbish. I'm lying to you already. Sorry. So yeah, so this is just a simple sweatshirt dress that I can wear. I mean, it's smart enough for school. Obviously it's rainbows, kids love rainbows, you know. I mean, it's all good, and I quite like a fun pattern. So yeah, this one is one that I wear to uni, wear it to school. It's ridiculously comfortable, secret pyjama style. I don't like, as I said before, I don't like things that are tight around my waist, so there's no tightness at all. It's just very loose and casual and whatever. So yeah, this is Stella hoodie make number 1. So, make number 2, I will then go on to that and do my Stella hooded dress number 2, which is the zebra dress. And you've all seen this one before. I will insert a picture for you. It is made out of a beautiful French terry. I should say, sorry, before I go on to that one, this one is a soft sweatshirt back, not French terry. Yeah, and this fabric was from, I think, pound a metre. Again, pound a metre or pound fabrics. Again, I don't know which one it is that I bought from because I have bought from both of them. But this fabric was from one of them, and they've got some fun print ones in there actually. So yeah, so definitely worth checking out, and absolutely no problems with the quality, just lovely. Okay. So yeah, zebra dress, French terry from Flamingo Fabrics, I think, and it's just a fabulous dress. I love that dress so much. It's so comfortable. I've got just normal black ribbing on the sleeve cuffs. I've done the hood without doing the lining part of the hood, and again it's the same length. It's exactly the same as this dress, apart from instead of the collar it's got a hood, and that is it. That is the only difference, and they are just so comfortable to wear. They are perfect winter wears, and you can wear them, you know, I mean, obviously I've done them in quite funky fabrics, fun fabrics, but you can do them in a really nice stretch, sort of like sweatshirting, sorry, and if you do it in a plain colour, everyone will just think it's a really smart dress. So, or like the cable ones, you know, you can dress it up or dress it down depending on the fabric you've chosen. I'm quite happy to be a bit fun because I think in school, anything that makes you look, while you have respect from the children, but if you can engage them with something that you're wearing, it can be really, really good. It can be really fun. And so I think you know, I don't always pick something that is maybe the most normal thing to wear. I'm certainly not going to go high street fashion because that's just not me anymore. Never has been really. But I can wear fun fabrics and they'll be like, oh my God, I love the zebras, or oh my God, that's so cool. So I think that can be, you know, you can dress it up and dress it down to whatever suits your fancy. Bear with me a sec. Okay, sorry about that. The dogs are getting a bit tetchy with one another at the moment. So the puppy has just gone to have his lunch. Hopefully it'll stop him being annoying. And the older one is telling him how to behave like a nice, normal doggy. So it's fun. It's fun in my house. Anyway, so I've done the 2 dresses, I think. The next thing I've got is I have made... Ooh, let me think about this. Navy, green, orange. I've made 4 tracksuits. So the first one I will start with is that I made quite a funky one. I actually only really wear around the house now. I have worn it out, but actually I'm not a big... I feel more conscious in it, I suppose. The fabric on the tracksuit bottoms is a little bit... I don't know, it reminds me a bit of an old lady outfit, which I know I shouldn't say. I know it's not, and actually it's perfectly fine, but I feel quite conscious in it, so I don't really wear it out so much anymore. Maybe to the shops or whatever, but certainly not to like uni or something like that. But as you will see, they have orange floral tracksuit bottoms and a matching black jumper. The matching black jumper obviously goes with a lot of things, so I wear that quite a lot with other things. The lining of the hood coordinates with the trousers. And there is black ribbing on the jumper, but not on the trouser. The trousers are self-ribbed. So then normal Stella joggers. I have tweaked the pattern to fit me perfectly. So it literally is a pull out the packet and make item. They're all, the same sort of thing. I don't have to worry about it. The jumpers are more often than not made the same length every single time. And they are, it's just what I feel comfortable in, is that sort of thing. I've done a few tweaks on them, but not a lot. So they are often cropped, as is this one here. I think I've inserted a picture now. They are often cropped, and they are often not necessarily tied, because the problem I have with them when they're tied is if you sort of lift your arms up, then they come up and they don't necessarily go down. So if you've got elasticated, they don't always go back down to the same place. And I get cold back. So I need to keep these things sort of covered. So I keep them very much simple, plain jumper, just hemmed at the bottom, and it's fine. And I really enjoy wearing them. So that is Stella Hoodie tracksuit, whatever you want to call it, set number 1. Set number 2 is my navy set. I'm bouncing everywhere today. I'm so sorry. I should have made notes. This is a lesson to learn for the future. I should have made notes. So the fabric that I got for this, I got all the fabric from the Eternal Maker down in Siddlesham. And it's a fantastic little shop. If you are in and around the Chichester, sort of West Sussex area, even as far as like Emsworth, stuff like that, I go down there to get my fabric, because actually they're probably the ones that have got the best dressmaking fabric around here, like the quality dressmaking fabric. So they're worth driving to. And luckily, just by chance, I'm actually doing a project at the school that is 200 metres away from that shop this year. So I'm gutted, truly gutted at the placement of my project, but it's quite convenient for me to just sort of nip in there on my way back home. So, I'm sure my husband's going to be thrilled by that one. So, but I got all the fabric from there. So the trouser fabric is a poppy fabric, and the hooded one is the Cozy Fleck, which is everywhere. I mean, it's all over the place. I've seen it in multiple shops. So, poppy fabric for the trousers and Cozy Fleck for the jumper. So, sorry. Navy tracksuit. The navy tracksuit was the one that I have tried with an elasticated waist. Now, I love all of this tracksuit. I love the fact it's just plain navy. I love the fit of it. The fabric is ridiculously warm and snuggly. So in a real cold winter day, when we're going off to the theme parks, it is perfect because I don't get cold. It's just so nice. The only thing I have with it is I put elastic in the bottom of the waist on the jumper, and I sort of regret that. I may, if I can be bothered, to take it apart and undo it. But I don't know if I ever get around to doing these things. I never do. I have these little thoughts in my head, I could do that. But I don't always do it. So, but it looks good. It looks really nice, and I really like it. I feel smart. Again, I haven't lined the hood on that one. It's just not necessary to do the lining on it, and I wasn't certain at the time I'd have enough fabric, which I subsequently did, but I didn't bother doing it. I just didn't need to waste the fabric because it was warm enough as it was. And yeah, so really nice, plain tracksuit, can be worn almost anywhere really, because it looks perfect and it fits nicely. The fabric was from either Pound a Meter or Pound Fabrics. I think it was Pound a Meter. But I could be wrong. I could have the wrong one. But yeah, just a plain navy sweatshirting. And not a lot of stretch in it. There wasn't a lot of stretch in it, but it's a really nice fabric and does the job. And I really like wearing it. So yeah, that one's all good. Hopefully I have inserted pictures throughout the time I've been talking. And then the next one that I've got to tell you about is my camo jumper with green fleck, teal coloured sort of tracksuit bottoms. Again, I wear this one more around the house. I need to tweak the jumper because I did actually try and do sort of something a bit different. I did a curved hem on this jumper, as you'll see, and it rolls up a bit, and it either needs to be straight or it needs to be weighted down in some way, shape or form. And probably I would rather have it straight, actually. I think it suits me better to have it straight. I've done a nice sort of coordinating teal ribbing on the neckline and the sleeves to go with the teal tracksuit bottoms. I love the teal tracksuit bottoms. They are, again, uber comfy. They are the Cozy Fleck. Again, all of this fabric was from the Eternal Maker. And the Cozy Fleck was the teal blue, whatever one it is, the teal colour for the tracksuit bottoms. And then the camo sweatshirting was again from there. I don't know what make it is. Again, it could be a poppy. I'm not certain. But I saw the fabric and I loved it. I don't think they call it camo. I think they call it like brush strokes or something like that. But I think it looks a bit like camo, so I just got it. As I say, I have a love affair for camo. So again, this one here is a coordinating set. Everything that I have made is either a dress or a coordinating set, apart from my zipped hoodie. They all go really well together. The last tracksuit I showed you last week, that is my sage green French terry pastel one. That is definitely one of my current favourites. I did line the hood for that one, and I self-bound the sleeves. So everything was self-bound. I didn't have any ribbing to coordinate, and I didn't want to use black. So everything is self-bound, but I really love that tracksuit. It is a lovely French terry, again from Pound a Meter, Pound Fabrics. Not sure which one. I shop at both of them. It could be either. But it was a bargain as well. That fabric, it was an absolute bargain. Something along the lines of like £10 for 3 meters or something ridiculous. And I'm really happy with that tracksuit. The fabric has a perfect amount of stretch for the tracksuit. It is so comfortable. It's a bit lighter weight than, say, my navy blue one. So if it's if it's a warmer day, then I can wear it and not feel like I'm overheated. Really like tracksuit. Very comfortable. Very happy with it. So that is tracksuit number 4. Okay, sorry. The puppy wanted letting out of his room after he'd eaten. So yeah, I do apologise for that. So the last make that I've got to tell you about, which you've already know about anyway, is my zipped jacket. My leopard, I think, zipped jacket. And again, I hacked that, and I will probably do a tutorial for that one. I hacked it by adding, or just literally adding an inch to the centre seam, cutting it out, the pieces out separately, adding in a zip, and then adding the collar and adding a waistband. So, and I think might have made it shorter. Might have made the jumper shorter, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, so you've all seen if you've seen my vlogs before, you will have seen probably the bomber jacket. Goodness me. So yeah, but I will insert a picture here for you to see it. So the fabric for my bomber jacket was from Truro Fabrics, and I believe it is also a poppy fabric. It's a beautiful green colour sweatshirting. It's so super soft on the back. And I'm so pleased with that jacket. Actually, it's so comfortable. I definitely want to make myself a plain version of some sort. And I think, yeah, I mean that there'll definitely be another one of those as well, because it's just so comfortable. And yeah, I'm just so pleased with it. It'll be really, really good. And that is the last of my Stella tracksuit makes so far. There will be more. Absolutely, 100% certain there will be more, because the tracksuit bottoms fit me perfectly. The jumper is exactly what I want to wear. And while there are others out on the market, I can tweak that one and not have to pay for a pattern. And it's not that I don't want to pay for patterns, but if I don't need to pay for a pattern, why would I waste my money? I mean, I do buy patterns, like I've got an inordinate amount of patterns as well for things, but I know that this one fits me, so why would I not just tweak the little bits? Because actually, you know, I mean, I could add a different collar to it. I could add like a rolled collar, or I could add, you know, elasticated cuffs or something, rather than having like normal cuffing or something like that. There are things I can do to it to tweak all of these things and make it look the way I wanted it. And I mean, I could even probably go so far as to like add a v-neck or something. You know, that's also something that I wouldn't mind doing in the future, because I quite like a v-neck. So yeah, so I think there are definitely things, there's definitely more to come. And there's definitely things that I want to do to that pattern to change it up. There will probably be more dresses, because they're so comfortable and they're so like hard wearing for school and for uni and everything else. So it's definitely one of my go-to patterns, and I will definitely be making more. So I hope you have liked this little whistle-stop tour of all of my Stella tracksuit makes. And I will hopefully be back next week with an update of, or a tutorial maybe, I think, of how to make the hoodie, or how to make a set. We'll see. Some sort of tutorial next week on the Stella tracksuit. So keep your eye out, and then you'll get to find out what it is next week. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I've appreciated all your new viewers out there, all you new likers, subscribers. Oh my God, blown away, absolutely blown away. It's, what can I say? You're all amazing. You're all lovely. I love the comments. And you've all been so supportive when I can't necessarily upload it on a normal day or whatever. My life is, I think you've worked this out by now, my life is chaos. It is always chaos. It never changes. So thank you so much for all your support and all your, you know, all you just looking out for me. I can't tell you. It means the world, and it makes your heart sing when you see these little comments coming in. So thank you so much, so much. And I will be back soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.